November 2nd. So far, a day to remember. The morning hunt was just incredible. I don't even know what to say about that. You guys will have to definitely check that out. If it's not in this episode, it'll be in one before here. What a crazy hunt. That buck was huge. We're back in the same set. Obviously, this spot's just been rocking. I mean, you know, no reason to go find fish if you're in the fish. So we're just back right in the set, and I'm just hoping we see some action tonight. Unfortunately, it's almost 60 degrees. It's pretty warm if you can't tell, so I'm not really layered up. Movement's probably going to be closer to dark, but you never know. You got to be out here. It's rut, and they could still be moving, so that's what we're doing. We're just back in here, like I said, bedding area, does, looking for some cruising action. Caesar could show up. He was all the way across the river though this morning. I've historically never seen him over there. I think just due to the pressure that between me and other people have been putting on him. There are a lot more people in here hunting with me this year. I think he's just shifted. So hopefully maybe a new buck comes cruising by or we see something else. But either way, I'm in for a fun night, and I'll show you guys what I see. It's 4:45, and I just heard a giant sploosh in the river over here, and then something ran up and in towards me into the thicket right here. I couldn't see it, but like 70 yards in. I'm assuming a buck chasing or cruising. So I'm going to sit tight and keep my eyes peeled in front of me here. That's the update. I haven't seen anything else. It's been pretty calm. Well guys, I just made it back up to the car here. I don't know if you guys could tell on the camera, that buck was probably 800 yards out, maybe more. He was a monster. I mean, he was a good buck. He was as big, if not bigger, than the buck I seen probably in the last episode, which was this morning. Guys, it's a long ways out there, and I was just scanning, you know, close to me, and on the top of the binos, I'm like, oh, there's a rack bush, you know, a bush that looks like a deer horns. And I'm like, okay, and I kind of pan over it, and then I pan back, and I'm like, is that a bush? And I started looking, and the head turned. Guys, that's a big buck. So I tried to call to him, tried to rattle, and I think he was with a doe. To me, it looks like he was with a doe. I mean, he just wasn't moving, stayed in his one spot, looked around. So I think he had a hot doe over there already. And from rattling, we had that pretty decent buck come in. He's definitely a nice buck, just not something I want to shoot. And I thought I had a doe down in front of me. Maybe it was a little button buck or a spike, but that little buck grunted and snort wheezed at it, whatever it was. So that was a pretty cool encounter for sure. I got to say that was a really good way to end the hunt. It was rather slow until then, but you know, that's hunting. So we're gonna get back at it tomorrow, and maybe we'll get on something, and we can get behind some bighorns in the morning.